The topic I chose was from Dr. Amy Price Azano, and her background is being the assistant professor of adolescent literacy in the School of Education. She had the presentation for the realities of autism, and she opened up the discussion with two boys getting diagnosed. One had to drive 5 miles to get diagnosed, and the other family had to drive 5 hours. And that's because they lived in a rural area, so the resources weren't there. So she compared the two and how it impacts families when there is limited resource, because children with autism need to have weekly therapies. And when you live in a rural area, you have to drive far to those locations. And the reason I chose that topic was because I am an autism mom. I have a son who was diagnosed with autism at 3, and he is nonverbal, and I can relate to her story. She ended the discussion with her son being able to talk now and go into a store without having a meltdown and being able to say, "I love you," because she said he couldn't say that initially. And what she's trying to do is provide those resources in those rural areas. She even stated that they're working on a mobile unit of autism so they can drive to those areas and assist those families that feel helpless. And overall, her presentation I really enjoyed. She was able to provide the eye contact. She had a microphone here, so she wasn't holding on to anything, so she could do the hand gestures, and her clothing attire was professional, nothing distracting. It was business casual attire, but overall I really liked the presentation and the two stories that she presented.